So Len and his recall. Spoke previously, Bouvier, you know, he's a herding breed. He loves to circle around a field. He loves to round things up. And because of the blood that's running around his body, his prey drive is massive. Isn't it, mate? So he is going to chase that sheep. He is going to chase that deer. He is going to chase the cow or the horse or the whatever wildlife attracts his attention when he is out in the countryside, because of the blood that is running around his body. So his prey drive will be, and I can reassure you, is going to be an issue in the future. So because of that, and because of that knowledge, and because we know who he is and what breed he is and what his characteristic behaviour is going to be when he is out in the countryside, we have really got proof that recall, okay? Even before we start looking at e-collar programs and things like that, which potentially may be an option as a last resort way down the line. However, we're not even having that conversation now, mate, are we? Because we're not there yet. No, we're not. So, a little bit back to the drawing board, where because his prey drive is so high, I really need to teach him that that word come is the best thing in his world. I need to teach him that when he hears that word come, it's going to be valuable. It is definitely worth returning over chasing that sheep. It is going to be beneficial. It's going to be valuable, okay? Bit of kibble is not going to cut the mustard. Bit of ham, bit of cheese, not going to cut the mustard. So we've purposely pulled out the big guns. The infamous stinking smoked, cheap as chips, bit of Frankfurter sausage, okay? Never fails, unless you're Daisy and you don't even like them. Previous video. So, come needs to be this, needs to be the center of his universe. We are going to spend days and days and days and days and days, sit and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, hammering that into him, hammering that home. Come reward, come reward, come reward, come reward, until it becomes imprinted in his little mind that come is massively valuable, all right? Over the sheep, over the deer, over the horse, whatever it is. So, starting this off again, okay, I want him to look at me, which he is now. Len, come. Lovely. Bit of interest. Good. And there's your reward. There's your sausage. Good boy. Well done. Okay. And to ramp it up with a bit of sausage, he's going to get a pat. He's going to get a high-pitched tone. He's going to get coochie cooed. He's going to go, oh, lovely. Yeah. But dog owners don't like doing, because they feel stupid if it's in a public place. Yes, you do look stupid. However, it is needed. Good boy. So previously, and he did it well there, he was messing around. So to hoist in the point, we stuck a long lead on him, because what I want is a physical connection with him to remind him what I actually want him to do. And that is return to me. So this is not about distance. And if you notice, this isn't 8 meters long. All right. Doesn't matter about distance. What matters is that he connects the dots in his mind. He connects the steps in his brain. So what was previously happening, stay there, mate, stay. What was previously happening was I was going, Len, come, and he was just sitting there. Good, got to reward it because you moved, well done. He was just sitting there looking at me, all right? And we weren't achieving anything. So sit there, mate, sit. So we had to put this line on to go do just this. Oi, don't ignore me, mate. I want to give you a bit of sausage, okay? I can't do that at distance, because I'm not Inspector Gadget and my arms don't go like so. So how do we use it? And don't get me wrong, these are a pain in the backside. They get wet, they get muddy, they get tangled up, they get wrapped around the dog's leads, feet even. They get knotted. They are an absolute nightmare. Hence why this isn't too long for that to arise. Len, come on in here, mate. Good. Sit there. Sit. So, I'm not reeling him in. I'm not fishing. I'm not dragging him in with this. This is purely just me tapping him on the shoulder to say, don't ignore me, okay? So we use it like this. Len, come, check. In he comes, and then a nice reward for doing just that, okay? One more time, just to hoist in the point. Yeah, Len. Good lad, sit there, sit there. Good. Bit of distance, not 8 meters, doesn't have to be far. It's just the mechanics. Stay there. You're getting too good, mate. That's your problem. You're getting too good. You're anticipating. Len, come, check. And you get your reward, okay? Once you've done that a couple of times, then you don't need this. That can get got rid of and tied in an even bigger knot, thrown in the boot of your car, and next time you do need it, it's going to take you about 40 minutes to untangle it. Different video. Sit. Stay there. So now we know what he knows, what we want of him. Then come. Come. Nah, there. Good. Come on. Good. I thought I was going to have to put that long line back on there, but you see there, live training, talking and training at the same time. That would have been a prime example. With the long line on, I would have gone, pap, to get his feet moving, coming to me. Sit there, sit. Stay there. And we are going to do this over and over and over and over again. Len, come, come. See my point, guys? Come. Good. Hence why we've had to have a long line on him. Here it is, now lost complete interest, okay? So, long line back on because of what you've just seen. Good lad. Sit there, mate, sit. Good. Come. Good, and he's coming straight into us because we can now control him. We've now got an element of connection with him. Oh, this is why I hate long lines. Look, guys, look. And that is why I hate them. But they are good if used correctly. One more time. Here, Glenn, come on. Good boy. And sit there. Sit. Good. Bit of distance. Come. Check. Ah, good. Now we've got some spring in our step. Good boy. In we come. And sit. Bit more distance. Stay there. Sit. Bit more distance. Come. Good. There you go. Lovely job. Bit of spring in the step. So, talking and teaching and recording at the same time. Long lines. How we use them, why we use them, and the need to use them. Good boy. To have a physical connection with any dog. To say, oi, don't ignore me. I want to have a conversation with you, or I want you to return to me, or I want you to stand still, or I want you to do anything, because our arms aren't 12 meters long. Are they, mate? Good lad.